Hello, Alan. Lovely to see you again.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And our old favorite, who's always here, Annie.
Hello, everyone. I'm blessed to be here.
Right. So we will start with vocabulary from our Unit 1 from last week, which we didn't do, to help our viewers understand a little bit more the text that we did last week. So Annie, would you be so kind as to say the word, the definition, and then give us a sentence? Off you go.
Vocabulary of the day. The first one is mission. That means an important or official job that someone believes he or she must do. As an example, my brother was in his mission. So at that time, I couldn't meet him. So I was feel like longing for him.
Right, so he was on a special mission, which he had to complete. And as you couldn't be with him, you missed him. Right, Alan, the next word on the board.
Beard, the hair that grows on a man's chin. Well, for some men, a beard looks really great, depending on the shape of your face. But for some people, it looks a little bit hideous. But generally speaking, men look much more masculine with a beard.
Right, and what about you, Alan? Do you like beards or you prefer to have a clean shave?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yes, do you prefer to have a beard or be clean shaved?
Oh no, I did try growing a beard, but it didn't suit me at all. I looked really hideous. So I shaved it off and I kept my face clean of a beard ever since. Not even a mustache.
Right. So hideous means you looked a little silly, right? Just in case anyone didn't know what hideous is. Right. Calm, not nervous, excited, or upset.
That string. I'm sorry, string. If your turn string.
Right. It's okay. Yes, I jumped it. Oh, sorry. Strange, unusual. I have a strange relationship with my bestie, Annie. We have our ups and downs. Annie, your turn.
Oh, that's my turn. Calm. That means not nervous, excited, or upset. Yes, when I met someone like crazy or like get my nerves, so I have to stay calm and push the music.
Right. So if you meet a crazy person who gets on your nerves, you have to maintain your calm and be calm. Right. Alan.
My word is suspiciously.
Very difficult.
With the feeling that you cannot trust or believe someone or something. Now, I'm quite sure we've all met somebody with that sort of feeling, depending on the character. I think after maybe a short conversation, you start to decide, or you make up your mind whether you can trust this person or not. Or you may think it's a bit suspicious that they're not telling you the truth. So suspicious or suspiciously, the same thing, really.
Yes, so sometimes they can look suspicious or behave suspiciously. Right, okay. Carefully, without making mistakes and causing damage. I need to be careful in what I say. So I behave carefully with strangers. Right, Annie.
Oh, awesome. Wow, my turn is harm. That means to hurt, damage, or cause problems for someone or something. Yeah, when we using social media, we have to be very careful. Otherwise, it's gonna harm us.
Yeah, it could harm us, or we could cause harm to other people, no? If we are not careful what we say or what we write, no? Alan, the next one, pocket.
The word is pocket. which is an extra piece of cloth sewn into a piece of clothing or bag used for keeping small things in. Now, of course, most men have pockets in their trousers, but having said that, I do have a pair of shorts with no pockets, and I do miss them. I really prefer to have trousers or a pair of shorts with a pocket that I can put maybe a handkerchief in or my keys. It's so useful to have a pocket, even in a bag of some sort. My rucksack has pockets in it, into which I can put special things like maybe my mask or writing pens or a notebook. But pockets are always useful for taking little items that you don't want to carry in your hands.
Yes, to keep your hands free, no?
Hands free, yes.
Right. It's very useful invention, a pocket. Now, I wonder who invented the pocket. I will have to look later. Right, chest, a large box for storing things. As usual, a word in English could have several different meanings depending on the content. So we can have a chest also is the part at the top of our body. But here in the story, it refers to a large box for storing things. I have a chest in my guest room where I put things that I normally don't use every day. You can get very beautiful chests if they are antiques. Right, okay. Annie.
Okay, of value, that means worth money or important. For example, having a friend who knows your misery is more valuable than a friend who only knows your smile.
Right. So a good friend who knows you well is valuable or is worth the, how do we say this, but worth the value in gold or something like that. I can't remember exactly. Okay, Alan.
Lock, a device that fastens things such as doors and drawers, usually opened and closed using a key or a number code. Well, of course, a lock is the most important part for security in all sorts of ways, particularly our home. I would imagine that most people's front or back doors have a lock that you can secure the door with a key that disables people from entering unless they have a key. And of course, it's used as a security if you want to ensure that your bicycle is not stolen. You can apply a chain around the frame to a lamppost and lock it with a key or with a digital code. And digital codes seem to be the in thing now, which makes it much more difficult to open the lock. So definitely a must if you want security of any possessions that you possess.
When you were talking then, it came into my mind to be locked out of your house. That is,
oh yes, I've done that before now.
Oh yes, I have as well. I am guilty of that. So when you lock your door with the key and or no, you close the door and you lock it and you leave the key inside, no? Or you can't remember where your keys are, so you can be locked out of your house. No, that can happen. I had to pay 50 euros the last time I got locked out of my house so I could get back in. I check it as many times my bag now before I go. Right. Excitedly, with a feeling of being very happy and not calm because something good is going to happen. I'm thinking now. Next week, I think I will be excited because I'm going on holiday. I hope it will be I don't know how to use this word, excitedly. I will feel excitedly about going on holiday next week. It's a little difficult for me, that one. Okay then, Annie, the next word.
Oh, the next one is neat. That means tidy and arranged carefully. So for example, when the room is neat, it helps me to get to boost my mood even better. How's it?
You like your room to be neat and tidy. It helps you feel better, organized. So are you a tidy person, Annie, or are you untidy?
I can say by and large, I'm a little bit tidy. Instead of messed up, I'm a bit tends to tidy person. Because when something is messed up, it's got me crazy, you know. I'm just like drive me up the wall. Yeah.
Right. So if you don't know where something is, or it's not in the place where you normally leave it,
Yeah.
it can cause you to feel nervous. Yes, I understand that. I like to put things back in the right place, because sometimes I forget now. So I need to have a place for my keys, a place for my toothbrush, so I know where everything is. And if I need it, I know where I can go and look for it. Right then, Alan, the next word, very easily.
The next word is, it can be pronounced two ways, depending on what part of the country you come from. You either say garage or garage. Either way, it's a small building that keeps your car in. Now, most people these days have a car, and I think it's quite popular now to build a garage in with the house, or sometimes they are detached from the house, like a small building, but it's big enough for you to drive your car into, close the door, and of course it protects the car from the weather, etc. So a garage is basically mainly to keep your car in, but some men like to use it as a workshop. They do all their little jobs in, you know, they keep all their tools in a rack at the back of the garage with a workbench. So it's quite common to have a garage with a workshop built in at the end, which is
yes, because they would drive the car out, leave it outside, and then do the work inside. No, when they're doing something.
Do lots of jobs for themselves.
Right, DIY. No?
DIY. Do it yourself.
Yeah, DIY is the expression when you do things yourself. Right, the next word, unwrap. To remove layers of cloth or something up. Right, so normally children love to unwrap their presents. They find it a great adventure to find what's on the inside. So they unwrap their presents by tearing off the paper. Right, Annie. Annie, gold necklace.
Oh, yeah, I was frozen. Gold necklace, a piece of jewelry for around the neck made of a pale yellow metal. Well, as an example, let me think. I would rather to wear gold necklace than silver.
You prefer gold?
Yeah.
And I prefer silver. I don't know why, but I prefer silver. So we would not have a problem. You can have the gold and I'll have the silver. Right, Alan, the next word.
The word is disappear. If someone or something disappears, the person or thing goes somewhere and cannot be seen or found. Now, of course, disappear or disappearance comes in all sorts of forms. My first thoughts are a magician or a wizard can make things disappear before your very eyes.
Very
It's
good.
really
That
a
one.
skill, really, and I think they call it sleight of hand. Nevertheless, it is incredible the way they can make an object in their hand disappear in seconds. Sometimes a child gets lost in a crowd, and for whatever reason, they've wandered off and they've disappeared, and you cannot find them anywhere. And of course, panic sets in. So
Right.
that's the last thing you want to do is for your children to
Is
get lost.
Is that your experience?
I had this experience with my daughter when I was in the
Yeah.
north of England in York.
Yeah.
And thankfully she stayed where I left her. Because in York,
Yeah.
the streets are
Yeah.
very narrow and there were many people, tourists. And I was so thankful she didn't move and she just stayed still where I left her last, and I found her. But it was a horrible moment when I thought that I had lost her and she had disappeared.
Yes, that's right.
Right,
Awful
Annie, you can do
experience.
the last one, poet.
Is that your turn, right?
Yes, but I'm going to let you have it. I'm going to be kind.
Okay then. Airport, a place where passengers get on and off aircraft. Oh, what is the example? Yeah, when I went to Bali, so I met a lot of tourists at the airport. Many tourists.
Right. Okay. So it was short and sweet. I was leaving you to carry on.
Miss Letty is frozen.
Right. No, I'm here.
Here we are.
So we get
You
frozen.
disappear.
Yeah, we come and go and we carry on. So I was leaving you to make a longer sentence because normally you say a lot. Anyway, we're going to finish there with the vocabulary, and I hope to see you again for another explanation of vocabulary. And thank you for your help. So see you next time. Bye.
Okay, thank you.